from the first time I ever drank, I just liked how it made me feel.
Were substances introduced at a young age?
Yeah, I mean, I think drinking in my family was always present. It was always at family events. And I think for me, I always associated it with like a good time and what would happen when we would all get together, holidays, vacations, things like that. I never particularly saw anybody abuse alcohol when I was growing up, but I would hear rumblings of family members who had struggled with it. But like any good Irish family, we never talked about that. Our family rule was like, there's no issues here. You just sweep it under the rug.
Right.
So, you know, my Irish side kind of operates like that. My Italian side could be a little different, where there could be an epic blowout argument for 20 minutes, but 5 minutes later, everything's fine. So I kind of got both extremes with that. But how I got introduced to, you know, substances was, I guess I was in the 7th grade, and I started drinking, and, you know, like real smart kids, we didn't have anything to like mix it with or chase it with, so we only had food. So we would drink gin and then eat a Fig Newton, and that's how we got through that. And that was the first time I had ever drank, and I was like, yeah, this is a pretty good time. I could do this more regularly.
Fig Newtons?
Yeah.
Okay.
I know, it's not, I have no way to explain it. It was just what was around. That's what we did.
When you were drinking, was the reason that you drank because it just made you feel good, or was it a social lubricant, or were there other reasons why you liked it?
That's a good question. I think it was multiple. I think definitely it was a social lubricant, and from the first time I ever drank, I just liked how it made me feel. And there was no off switch with that. If there was alcohol around, like I was going, you know, into it every time.
Did it facilitate more friends or less friends? More girlfriends, less girlfriends?
I think it facilitated more of just the lifestyle of like, I found a group of, you know, younger kids like me that just did not give a shit, and we just wanted to have fun, and that's how we decided to have fun.
Just turn it up.
Yeah. And then just go and do some not very smart things.
Okay. Because, you know, that's you know, a lot of times you hear that I felt like I was a better dancer, I was funnier.
Or
I was
took away some anxiety.
Yeah.
I think for me, it definitely took away some anxiety in that. You know, even as an adult, I mean, this is the first time I've done a podcast, right? So, like, even leading up to this, I'm like, okay, I have to talk about myself, which, like, anybody in my personal life is like, Michael is the most closed-mouthed person ever, like, does not talk about him or his stuff. And it's not so much that like there's an embarrassment with it for me. Like, I think I'm just kind of a shy individual. But when I would drink, no, that was something else completely. That shyness definitely left me.